Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Namanda, Let's begin the service by singing the Vandana Tisarana on the screen or on page 7 of the Red Jodo Shinshu service book. Let's sing the Pali and English verses together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhamman saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namo Amida Butts, Namo Amida Butts, Namo Amida Butts, Namo Amida Butts, Namanda Butts, Namanda Butts, Namanda Butts, Namanda Butts, Namanda Butts. Let's sing the hymn Gasho with Amida, the words of which will be shown on the screen. Namo Amida Butsu. I recite Amida's name with deep joy and gratitude. I gasho with Amida, trees and grasses and flowers all grow in great compassion. This light shines throughout the world. I gasho with Amida. Flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the seed sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. I gasho with Amida. Springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. I gasho with Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I gasho with Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I gasho with Amida. Nembutsu in work and play. Every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light. I gasho with Amida. Remember the golden chain. Kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I gasho with Amida. In the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the darkness of the night, I gasho with Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I gasho with Amida. Namanda Bu. Namanda Bu. Namanda Bu. Namanda Bu. Namanda Bu. Namanda Bu. The virtue of Amida's vow is shared equally by all, together attaining awakened mind. We are born in the land of peace. Namanda, Bitsunamanda, 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 Bitsunamanda. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's sit together quietly for a few moments. So just relax and get comfortable. If you are able, sit forward in your seat and place both feet flat on the ground. Sit up straight and align your head, your neck, your shoulders, and your back in a straight line that goes down to the floor. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes and just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. As you breathe in, you feel energy filling your body. And as you breathe out, any stress or worries in your mind just fade away. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Namanda, Vitsanamanda. If you are able to do so at home, we'd like to encourage everyone to offer incense at this time. Offering of incense is an ancient ritual of purification of the mind and body. It's a gesture of respect and an expression of gratitude for the Dharma teachings. Offertory, or making donations and offerings, is the practice of dana, egoless generosity, the first of the 6 paramita perfections in the Mahayana tradition. All donations are gratefully accepted in the spirit in which they are given. If you'd like to make an offering, you can scan this QR code to visit our online offertory box, where you can make an online donation of any amount via credit card. You may also visit our website, makuahonganji.org, and click on Donate in the menu on the left side. Let's read the Golden Chain of Love together, the words to which will be found on the screen or on page 126 of the Red Service Book. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu. So good morning, children. Aloha kako. It's so wonderful to see all of you. Thank you so much for coming today. It's going to be a very, very wonderful day because we are all together embraced by the compassion of Amida Buddha. So today we're going to have a short Dharma time story, a short Dharma story time. Who could that be? I wonder, we have a visitor. I wonder who it could be. Just a moment, let me go see. Oh, good morning. So thank you so much for coming today. Let's go say hello to everybody. So good morning, children. Who do you think our visitor is today? Let's see. Come out and say hello. Who could it be? It's the magic rabbit. Good morning, children. How are you? It's so wonderful to see you. Thanks for coming. What? Well, the coconut monkey said that if I watch you carefully, I can see your lips moving and you're putting words in my mouth. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I can see you doing it right now. Okay. Why don't you just go ahead and read the story? Okay, it'll be my pleasure. Here we go. Today's story is the saga of Simon the Skinny Pig. Simon saves the day. Mama and Papa Piggy wanted a little one to take care of, so they had little Simon to cherish and to love. I think I'm different, he began to notice as he grew. But the way he looked was all that he knew. Seeing all of his classmates the first day of school, he began to feel so ashamed. He felt like such a fool. His classmates were covered with hair, brown, black, white, and tan, some with many colors, beautiful. Simon just couldn't understand. He looked in the mirror and cried out, "It's just not fair that I was born so pink and I don't have any hair." His mama sat him down for a talk to try to make him feel big. "You're special, my son. You're a skinny pig." "This isn't the kind of special that I like," Simon would often pout and think. "I have no hair, and what makes it worse, I'm pink." And the piggies would tease him, always making fun. They'd yell, "Don't stay out too long in the sun, or you'll soon end up well done." So Simon saved his money and then went down to the nearest store to buy himself some hair tonic to rub into his pores. And he waited and waited, but the only thing he saw was that the hair only grew inside his ears, nose, and paws. And once in a great while, sometimes here or there, a stray hair would pop out and grow, and he would treat it with such care. But it wouldn't take very long for that lone hair to shed. But rather than waste it and toss it away, he would save each piece instead. He saved each strand in an old pickle jar, an idea he thought was best. To save enough to make a hair coat so that he could look like all the rest. In the meantime, he really hated the fact that he was so pink, so he got himself some permanent markers to color himself with black ink. And he heard many rumors a carrot diet can change skin tone. He would much rather be orange than live his life pink and all alone. And there were many days he would wiggle in the mud. But which was worse, to be pink or look like a potato spud? Well, one bright and sunny day, it was during the fall, the piggies were out in the field having fun and playing ball. The ball was smacked so hard, with such force and with no pardon, past the bushes with all the stickies, into the pink flower garden. And guarding the pink flower garden, so fierce, so bold, by golly, the farmer's live surveillance, his vicious bulldog named Wally. For Wally's main job was to guard the farmer's lovely pink flowers. Absolutely no trespassing, he would say with canine power. And the game became stalled, each piggy not knowing what to do, and pointing their piggy paws. You go. No, why don't you? With piggy paws pointing back and forth, Simon got fed up. He'd heard enough. He took a deep, long breath. Now's the time to get tough. I'll volunteer to get the ball, Simon said to the guinea pig mob. I think I was born to be the one to do this job. With each step in the bushes, he was neither scared nor picky, for because he was hairless, he didn't get stuck in the stickies. Regarding Wally the vicious bulldog, Simon should have been scared, don't you think? Instead, he snuck by with ease, because he was so pink. When he returned with the baseball, he was a hero with many new fans, for the way he was created to be in this world went exactly as planned. Who would have guessed, because of that simple game, that Simon the Hairless would be his new claim to fame? No one could ever imagine his attitude used to stink. It changed in just one day, and now he loved being hairless and pink. Proud Simon came home that evening, no longer sad or confused, sharing with his proud mama every bit of his good news. At the end of this good day, with a twinkle in her eye and a gentle touch, his mama told him, Simon, you're so special, and I love you very, very much. The end. Did you like that, children? Did you like that story, children? You did? I'm so happy. Yay! Oh, I know. Who wants to see Sensei with no hair, just like Simon the Skinny Pig? You do? Great. I just happen to have some secret pictures. Here's one. Oh, Sensei, you have no hair. You look like a baby. Oh, here's another one. Hey, where did you get all of these pictures? Oh, I don't know. I just happened to find them. They were on my hard disk. Oh, there's another one. Hey, we got to stop with these funny-looking pictures. It's okay, Sensei. Look, I can make you talk, too. Watch. Now, children, watch my lips, and I'll make Sensei talk. Okay, watch this. Here we go. Hey, what are you doing? Where'd you get all those pictures from? Okay. That's enough. Thank you very much. Let's say thank you to Amida Buddha, who always embraces us with great compassion and infinite wisdom. So let's put our hands together in Gassho, and let's turn to Amida and say, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, and then we bow. Nam. Thank you, children. I hope to see you again soon. Be good, but not too much. Okay, Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Magic Rabbit in the Hat, we'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the children. Bye, bye, bye-bye. So this morning, we're very pleased and we're very fortunate to have a guest speaker, Reverend Yuika Hasebe from the Hawaii Betsuin, and she has taken the time to pre-record her Dharma message. So please listen carefully and quietly to Reverend Yuika Hasebe.
Obstructions of karmic evil turn into virtues. It is like the relation of ice and water. The more the ice, the more the water. The more the obstructions, the more the virtues. Namanda, namanda, namanda. Namanda, namanda. Good morning. Today, we gathered here for Makawa Honganji, Eshin-ni and Kakushin-ni Day service. I would like to extend my appreciation to Reverend Carrie Kiyohara, Board of Makawa Honganji, and all of you for having me this morning. I hope you all having a wonderful and peaceful morning today. I imagine that sky of Makawao must be clear and blue, and I almost can feel the crisp air of Makawao. If today is raining, please just forget what I say now. I wish I can be with you this morning at the Makawao Honganji. I went to Makawao Honganji last year when we had a State Ministers Association seminar. I remember Makawao Honganji and its town as a beautiful and peaceful town. It has been tough for all of us, but still, I am truly appreciate that I can share the time with you via internet. Since the pandemic of COVID-19 and the statewide lockdown, how have you been? I work from home and sometimes have meeting over the internet. I talk to members over the telephone and exchange emails. I have been calling my sister in Japan almost every day. Usually when I eat dinner, it is lunchtime in Japan, so I sit down together with my family and eat together. My sister has a 1-year-old baby and she is niece to me. Because I call my sister all the time, my niece realizes I take away her mother's attention from her. So every time she sees me my face on cell phone, she pushes the screen and keeps saying, bye-bye, bye-bye. Also, I now have a new best friend. I'd like to introduce you and I believe you have one too. My new best friend is called Refrigerator. He or she, I don't know, but she's patient and quiet most of the time, but always there for me. Also, I started realizing things I had never realized before. I feel closer to nature and animals such as stray cats or birds, or even insects. I don't know why, but to see them living their life simply but fullest give me strength and courage. Their life is not easy, but they never grumble but just try their best to live. This COVID-19 surely changed my life and then everybody's life. But it also is very important time to reflect oneself. Today, we are observing Eshin-ni and Kakushin-ni Day service. Lady Eshin-ni is a wife of Shinran Shonin, who was a founder of Jodo Shinshu, Pure Land Buddhism. Lady Kakushin-ni is the youngest daughter of Shinran Shonin. Even though the scholars are interested in Lady Eshin-ni, there is not many historical evidence about her, so the life of Lady Eshin-ni is still not fully documented. The 10 letters which she wrote are the things we actually have so far. Shinran Shonin's life was not easy. As a wife of Shinran Shonin, we can assume Eshin-ni-sama's life was also hard. But in good time and in bad, Shinran Shonin and Lady Eshin-ni helped and supported each other during difficult time. Due to those difficult circumstances, Shinran Shonin and Lady Eshin-ni lived separately. Shinran Shonin lived in Kyoto, and Lady Eshin-ni lived in Echigo Province, current Niigata Prefecture. Shinran Shonin lived with their daughter, Lady Kakushin-ni, at Kyoto, and Lady Eshin-ni wrote several letters to her. She wrote about her life in Echigo Province, struggle and joy of everyday life, and happiness and sadness of their life. In the first letter, Lady Eshin-ni wrote as such: "In this province, the crops and vegetables were badly damaged last year. It is indescribable disaster, and there must be many people whom I do not expect to survive. Because of such circumstances, some people moved away to different places. This disaster is not limited to our province. Our daughter Mascata's place and the people who we rely on, their land is ruined as well. So we don't have any place to ask for help. While we were struggling as such, 2 male servants who had worked for me for a long year, they passed away at New Year. I didn't know how to grow vegetables and I took care of them, so I felt helpless because there was no one whom I can ask for help. For myself, I know I won't live that long anymore, and I don't have any regret about my life. But it is not a matter of myself alone. I am living together with the girl and the boy of our daughter, Lady Oguro. Not only them, children of Mascata also living here together with us too. Because of them, I feel like I'm their mother, but I'm afraid that all of us won't be able to survive this time. In the letter, Lady Eshin-ni worried about the future. People who helped them to make food and vegetables passed away. There were several children to feed. There was nobody to help her. What would we do if same thing happened to us? Also, she worried that what would happen to her family after she passed away. We are same too. I can't leave my wife alone. What would happen to my child after I passed away? We hope our loved ones don't get COVID-19. We worry about our beloved family and friends because they are treasure of our life. Shinran Shonin and Lady Eshin-ni lived such a suffering world and must see many sadness. Since this COVID-19, I oftentimes remember this Lady Eshin-ni's letter. She lived over 750 years ago, and she struggled with life, and then tried to find a way to survive. She was not able to live together with her loved one, husband and daughter, but she never gave up moving forward. Shinran Shonin and Lady Eshin-ni lived such a world. When we realize that things we have been relied on for decades may no longer dependable, this is the time that we are able to see clearly what we can truly rely on. Shinran Shonin clearly states that it is Nembutsu and Nembutsu only. When we are healthy, have enough money, have a good family and friends, and everything goes well, it may be easy for us to say Namo Amida Butsu with feeling of appreciation. But once everything starts going wrong, or life starts collapsing, we may be overwhelmed by the fear and the suffering, and the feeling of appreciation would go on in 1 second. It is the nature of human being. Encounter onenbutsu does not mean that you can always be calm and peaceful. Our life always has ups and downs. On the way of our lives, there must be a lot of happy days, but we may have to cry and shed tears. Amida Buddha never said that we shouldn't cry or we always have to be calm and peaceful. Every time we cry, upset, or fear, Amida Buddha just embrace us as we are. When we feel anger, look more closely about your emotion. When we feel sad, please look deep into your tears. It is not just anger and tears. We always can see the strong blind passions and attachment in it. And at the same time, we are able to realize how deep and strong great compassion is. No matter how strong our blind passions are, Amida Buddha never leaves us alone, never abandons us in the dark. I always remind myself about one sentence shared by one sensei in Japan. He said, even your parents who loves you deeply, if they see what inside of you, they run away with the bare feet. It means even the parents loves me, but if they can see what inside of me, they're freaked out and not even have a time to wear the shoes and run away. How deep and strong our blind passions are, but Amida Buddha is the one who made vows to save every single being, and all beings contain such strong blind passions, and they do not run away and embrace us always. No matter what conditions we will be in, maybe in pain, sadness, fear, joy, Amida Buddha is the one who tirelessly working towards us and embrace us always. In 2020, we don't know what waits for us. We may feel uncertain or worry, but let us remember, like Shinran Shonin and Lady Eshin-ni walked steadfastly through difficult time and uncertain time with Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. Let us walk together and treasure every moment of our life. Without joy, fear, sadness, and happiness, every single moment is a precious opportunity to encounter great compassion and wisdom. And we are always embraced by great compassion and wisdom of Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Again, thank you very much for having me and this opportunity. And I hope next time, I hope to see you in person. Thank you. Namanda, namanda.
Thank you, Reverend Hasebe, for your message this morning. Let's read the loving kindness metta together, the words of which you'll find on the screen. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May I be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to me. May I live in peace and harmony. May my family be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my teachers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my friends be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May strangers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my enemies be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namo Amida Butsu. Let's all sing the Gatha, Ondok-san 2, which you will find on the screen, or on page 119 in the Praises of the Buddha Gatha book.
She
Let's read the Shinshu Pledge together. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I will live through life with strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I will put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Discerning the right path, I will spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I will respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's sing the Nembutsu, which will be found on the screen, or on page 135 of the Red Service Book. Of Shinran Shonin. It is a great torch in the long night of ignorance. Do not sorrow that your eyes of wisdom are dark. It is a ship on the vast ocean of birth and death. Do not grieve that your obstructions of karmic evil are heavy. Shinran Shonin, in verse 34 of the Hymns of the Dharma Ages, which can be found in the Collected Works of Shinran, Volume 1, page 407. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's sit together quietly for a few moments. So just relax and get comfortable. If you are able, sit forward in your seat and place both feet flat on the ground. Sit up straight and align your head, your neck, your shoulders, and your back in a straight line that goes down to the floor. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes halfway so that you are looking both outwardly and inwardly. And just breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. As you breathe in, think of something for which you are grateful. And as you breathe out, just think, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Namanda, Vitsanamanda. I have just a few announcements this morning. Our virtual Sunday services will continue next week, starting from 9 o'clock in the morning, Hawaii Standard Time. We'll be having the baccalaureate service, which recognizes graduates who, unfortunately, given the circumstances, will not be having graduation ceremonies. So we'd like to recognize the graduates in the Makua Honganji Ohana. May 10th and May 17th, we'll have Dharma Family Service, as always. And May 24th is a major service. This will be Gotan-e, the birthday celebration for Shinran Shonin, the founder of the Jodo Shinshu tradition. We also have virtual services. We have sunrise service daily at 6:30 in the morning, Hawaii Standard Time, and also chanting the Shoshinge on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:30 in the morning, Hawaii Standard Time. And we are going to be starting the virtual study classes. Finally, I will send out the emails this afternoon. I'll be repeating the same classes. There'll be one on Thursdays at 6 p.m. in the evening, Hawaii Standard Time, and Saturdays at 11 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Virtual Talk Story will starting from next Sunday, and this will be informal, just kind of a discussion and a chat at 11 a.m., which will be following the Honpa Honganji Mission of Hawaii, the State Ministers Association online Sunday service. Which today, the guest speaker, the minister, will be Reverend Tomo Hojo of West Kauai Honganji. So please tune into that, which will be immediately after this service is completed. Well, thank you very much to all of you for joining our virtual Sunday service this morning. I'd also like to thank the Magic Rabbit in a Hat for being the guest reader of our children's story time. And also especially to Reverend Yuika Hasebe of the Hawaii Betsuin. She's also the president of the State Ministers Association. So you can imagine that she's been very, very busy, but she was kind enough to record a message and also draw some lovely pictures to go along with that. So Sensei, thank you very much for your efforts. So I think that's it. That's all of the slides. So may your day be filled with aloha. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namo.